Hi everyone, I'm the plant propagator and welcome to my channel. Today I'm at Sundance Orchids and bromeliads, and just had to come up here, take a look at things, and drop off some orchids, some babies. So if you're interested in any of my babies, they're selling them here, so yay. But also what I'm doing, I'm going to pick up some orchids because that's what I do. But what I want to do is show you what's going on here, what they have. Whenever I come up here, I'm always impressed by how well organized, how friendly they are, how clean the place is, and the quality of their orchids. You look around, you know, the root growth and the flower, status of these things. They know how to grow their orchids here. They're also real close to my house, so they're located in Fort Myers, Florida. They do a mail order business as well, but they won't ship anywhere if your temperature is below 45. So it's best just to come here if you can. But what I want to do is show you some of their plants. There's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of changes due to the previous hurricanes, and they're building things back and they're moving things forward. So I love coming here, and what I want to do today is show you some of the orchids inside, show you what they have, and show you some of the plants they're looking really cool, nice flowers. Anyway, what I'm going to do is get behind the camera and show you what they have at Sundance Orchids. Okay, so here we are. I'm at the entrance of Sundance Orchid and Bromeliads, and just spent a few more minutes talking with Jackie, and she's expanding just a little bit. I mean, these are, a lot of orchids here, but she's got other plants coming in here as well, and we'll take a look at some of them because some of them kind of surprised me a little bit. But I just wanted to give you an overview. So it's not a huge operation. This is their main house for sales, but then they actually do have some other buildings and other spaces that they keep their other plants for maintenance. But what I want to do is kind of go through and take a look at some. Not if we took a look at every single orchid here, we would be here all day. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna take a look at select things here. There's a lot of the displays that are in front, and I might just start out. I might just go down some of the rows where there's no people, just so we can see what's going on. So this is a den row right here. And the dens look pretty nice. I did this caught my eye right here, this den, because this is Roy Tokunaga, and there's a lot of these around here. The price on these, the price on these is $40 each, but there's a few of these plants that are here, and the reason it caught my eye is because I've interacted with Roy. He's a great breeder. This is one of the classic older Dendrobiums that he generated. I don't have this in my collection. White is not my favorite color. It's got some really nice spotting though, and some coloration of the lip. And it's a nice orchid, very vigorous, grows nicely. But it's, and there's a few of them around, so I think there's more of them even over here. So, but just again, nice. The plants themselves look pretty nice, and they got plenty. Where is? Now that I thought I wanted to show you some of the, I highlighted some of the plants I wanted to go back to, but now I can't find them, so go figure. Anyway, dens all over the place. There's some antelope style dens right here, and if it'll focus for me, right there. Some more right here. But this is the sun's coming out, starting to get warm. But the the dens, they're in good shape. They're growing really nicely, and I'm not sure we're going to see any of this because of the backlight and the focus. Nope. But anyway, this is lots of dens here, and they look pretty nice. We'll show you the backside. I haven't really seen the paths here before, but this is, well, we should go around and take a look. There was someone in that row when I went in. It's at the end of the row of the phals, but we can take a look at some of those. I don't know what this is. Fire flame is what it says on the tag, but really a nice colorful, pretty vigorous looking plant. So pretty nice. Oh, here's the one that I wanted to look at in the next row. So we'll go over one row and take a look. And this is this one right here. And I think I may even have shown you this one on a previous visit, but I have this, and this is Memoria. I got to look at the tag here on an adjacent plant. Memoria Marjorie Morton. So I have this plant. My plant hasn't flowered yet, but this is a really nice, big red bloom. So I'm going to probably use this in my crosses. Down here, we're down this row. Let's take a look at a few more plants. Down here again, we've got some more of the dens coming up here. But over here on the left, we have, I got to show you a few plants back here. So this is Kenneth Bivens and Santa Barbara. And I have this plant, and my plant is also and I got it here. My daughter, the plant propagator junior, really liked it, and so I got the plant here, and it has bloomed for me repeatedly. The plants themselves, let me show them to you. They know how to grow this plant here, and there's a lot of them. And many of them are actually in spike. Mine is in between, there's a spike right down there. It's in between there and the big one that's flowering. But the price on these things, I'll take a look, is $35 on the smaller plants, not on the big flowering plants. A lot of times these are display only. But $35 for these plants. My plant, like I said, has done really well. And it's gonna bloom hopefully at another, I don't know if it'll be open in a week, but I don't think I'm gonna hit the first show coming up, the Naples Orchid Society show, maybe the Gulf Coast Orchid Alliance show. But again, this is Kenneth Bivens, Santa Barbara, and I got my plant here and it's done really well. The other thing I wanted to show you is these oncidiums here, and this is baby raspberry chocolate here. You can see the sign there, and I did smell, and it's just a heavenly smell. It is really nice, and a lot of these oncidiums are also in spike. You can see right here, so they know their oncidiums look really good. This is the classic Sherry Baby right here, and I smelled this. It's Valentine's Day today, and this smells like chocolate. So hey, here you go. Might be a little late. Well, it is late. This is, you want a chocolate smelling orchid instead of real no calorie orchid right there. Get chocolate, same thing. Anyway, this caught my eye also. This is Firecracker Lucky Strike, but really nice, colorful plant. Very, very nice looking plant. Okay, so moving on here, we might try to get down some of the other rows. I gotta see what the situation is. They do bring a lot of their Cattleyas that are blooming up front here. So we're, but we're gonna take more of a look down the row, and I do wanna, I can't go down that row because there are people. But let's go down some of these other rows and take a look at what we have. So this is, and we're going to start out here. So this is Varut Star Trek Golden Tiger, and I have a lot of the plants. I bought a lot of the plants here at Sundance. I really like the stock that they have. The plants do well for me, and this is one that I picked up. Jackie, the owner, told me that it blooms like clockwork on Valentine's Day every year. I really like the color and the flaring on this flower, so I picked it up. I picked one of not anything like this big one here, but I did pick up this plant. So one of these smaller ones right here that I got, I looked for the ones that had, the nicest root growth at the bottom of the plant. So, you look at down here and you see what the nice roots look like. Oh, see, that's what you're going for right there. And so I like the flower, and I like looking at a nice plant, but then I also like, I look at the roots when I pick one up. White is not my favorite orchid color. I did not pick that up. I do have to show you a few more, and we can't look at every single plant because we don't have time. But this is Hamlin's Magic, the cultivar Leilani. I have this plant, and I got it here, and my plant has doubled to the point that not that long ago, and it's doubled to the point that I had to divide it. So I've got two of these, and they really grow well. And again, what I look for is a nice root system, which is what you have on all of these plants. But again, this plant's gonna bloom, but look at that massive growth on this plant. They know what they're doing here. These plants do well. They've got Digbianas here, so this group of plants is Digbiana. This I think is Ethel's. Is it Magic? Ethel's Paradise is right here. So really nice, and I didn't buy. I'm not going to buy that. But oh, here's some really nice flower right here. So again, Ethel's Paradise, just a really nice. I like the flower over here. Again, this sample plant right here is Sharon King Volcano Queen. But the plants, you look down at the plants here, and again, what you're looking for is new pseudobulb growth and nice roots, and that's what you have here. Another plant, oh man, never going to get through here if I keep on stopping. My Fire Dance Patricia is in spike. I actually didn't get it here, but some of these plants are also in spike. Stop here and take a look, because this is Miss Thailand, and this is a Amazing Thailand cross. Now the interesting thing is this was crossed back to Haida Delight, that is a parent of Amazing Thailand. So they got some really interesting colors. This it's called Miss Thailand, and so this this is produced by a Thai breed. Over here, a few more down, this is Dan O'Neill. This is a really nice orange Cattleya. And these plants look really nice. And they're $25. So come on, look how nice they look. I think these are probably newly repotted, but a lot of these plants, the larger ones I should say are 45, but still a small Dan O'Neill for 25, as fast as they grow. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have to move a little faster in order to get out of here at a reasonable time. I don't think, no, this one is, we're not gonna stop here, but here is where we are gonna stop. And this is one of my absolute favorites. So this is Hawaiian Prominence America. My plant is in spike. These are open, but look at this little tiny plant and how many flowers are out on it. I think there may only be, no, there's 3 spikes on this little small plant right here. But the thing is, it's interesting, is a few years ago you couldn't find this plant. But again, the color is phenomenal. I had a colleague who won Best of Show for Hawaiian Prominence because it was new at the time. And now I guess, and then you couldn't get them, and now you can. So these are, and these small ones right here, so these are all Hawaiian Prominence America, and these are $35 for a decent sized plant. So come on, you can do that. And again, mine are in spike or just in bud. So hopefully they'll come out soon. I did pass by Naomi's Delight SVO, so this is a Fred Clark. And I looked at this and I said, oh, I really need to get this, but I already have it. I go through here and I look at the plants that I have and, that I really like, and it's always the same ones. So here's another, here's Amazing Thailand Rainbow. Nice plants, $40 is the price on this. And they do have sales here. So you can time it right and come to the sale. Right now this is just standard pricing, but Amazing Thailand Rainbow, and my plant is flowering and also in spike. This is a nice. Let's stop by and take a look at this one, because this is all these plants are in spike. Look at them all. This is a really nice vigorous plant, but this is Takarara Hilo Adventure Pinky. And so these plants are, there's a lot of flower spikes on this plant. It's $40, but again, really nice vigorous plants, nice root systems, nice growth on these plants. And, again, this looks like just a really nice plant. Okay, we're going to head down the next row. We're just going to keep on going. This is another plant that I really like, even though it's a small flower. So this is, and I don't know what the genus is, STLMA, but it's Kelly, and Lee is the cultivar. So it's a Brassivola cross with a Cattleya. But really nice flower on this. I really like the coloration, the size. Nice small plants, but really vigorous, $30. Just, again, the color on it is nice. I wish the flower was bigger, but the color on it is really nice. So I did take a look at that. Copper Queen right here, blooming. That's nice. Oh, here we go. Dick Smith, loaded. Mine is not this far along, but a lot of their Dick Smiths right below are in really good shape. Again, roots climbing out of the pots, growing over. Nice plant. Here is a Rustic Spots. Again, caught my eye, but I looked at my plant list. I already have it, so not getting another one. Another Ethel's Paradise right here. And then moving on. I don't have this one. I'm not sure. I got plenty of yellows, but this is Golden Passion. This flower right here. And a lot of these plants that are here are in bud. So, really nice. It's a color combination that I am right now. I have plenty of, so I don't need any more right now. As we go down here a little bit, there's nothing else here. Oh, here we go. So I gotta show you this. So this is RLC Akazaric, and again, this is a flower on this plant. Nice plant. There's small plants for $40 in this group. And I really like this plant, but then I looked on my list and it hasn't flowered for me yet, but I've got it. Okay, so that's about it for here. There's one plant of golf green hair pig that is just the flower just opened on that. But just, you come here, there's just a lot of plants. And they do well, and I'm going to stop right here and take a look at this. This is what you look for in these plants. This is what you want to see. All right, what I'm going to have to do is take a little bit of a break because there's people in the next aisle I want to go down, so I'll go down to the end and come back. All right, so we'll take a little break. Okay, and we're at the end of the row here. So this I think I saw at my meeting last night, and I like the spots. So this is called Spotted Charm, and a lot of these plants are blooming. There's only 3 plants here. I really like it, but I'm gonna hold off for right now on this. Anyway, this is just a really nice a little small, but still nice spotted Cattleya. Okay, so moving back down the row here, I do have to tell you, so there is, even though this is an orchid place, there are other plants. So she has Hoya right here. There's some, I'm not sure, yeah, more Hoyas right there. There are vanilla orchids as we come down here. But one of the things that I wanted to show you is, as we move down here, oh, this is I'm gonna look bad here. Oh, no, I'm not. Here we go. So this is, I gotta show you this. She's got a ton of Gesneriad plants, and it's like, what the hell? So this is these are, I like these. So these are in the Gesneriad family right here. So this one right here, the flowers, there's only one flower on this plant, but a lot of other buds that are coming out. But I just talked, oh, look at all these flower buds coming out right here. This is going to be loaded. I had not even considered, look at all those. I hadn't considered growing these, but there are a lot. She has a lot. So there's Gesneriad right there. There's a different one right there. There's another one right there that has some really interesting flowers on it. There's another one right here with interesting foliage. This is in the African violet Gloxinia, the Gesneriad family, and this was my first love in plants. Is not Gesneriad per se, but because I actually grew Florus Gloxinias, the big flowering Gloxinias, under lights in my house, and it's one of the plants that got me started on my plant journey. So it was really nice to see all of these members of the Gesneriad of the Gesneriad family, Gesneriad here, that was in this place. And again, I talked with Jackie about it, and she's a plant lover, and she's trying different things. So it was really good to see that. Okay, moving back to orchids. The row is cleared. I scared the people away. This is, I think, yeah, this is Fuchs Orange Nugget. And this is actually Fuchs Orange Nugget, and then the cultivar is Golden Orange. And I have this, and mine has a little bit more, almost like some red coloration around the end of the flower. So I'm not sure why this doesn't have that, but I'm gonna move on because we're going crazy. There is again more of Ethel's Paradise right here. Is there anything else I wanted to look at? This is a nice small flower on this plant. I thought I could look at it and tell what the parents are, but I couldn't. So this is Amethyst Star. So this is mini purple crossed with Cattleya Longipes. See, I don't even know that. All right, but was there one more that I wanted to see as we move down here? So we'll take a look at, I don't know if there was or not. Oh yeah, last one right here. So we're going to end up here. So this is Bouton d'Or. I'm not really sure where this came from or the background on this, but this plant won the first place at an orchid meeting that I went to last night, and it's spiking. All these plants are spiking, and the plant that won was it was big and it was loaded. There is some little bit of flaring in the flowers here aren't open enough. A little bit of flaring in the petals, but you can see it is really nice vigorous plants, and they're all spiking this time of the year. So they do, the orchids, they tell time, and they know when it's time to bloom, and that's when they do their thing. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I got to get out of here. I got stuff to do today. I'm holding people up. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you want to keep on seeing them, it would help me out if you can click on like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. All right, I hope you enjoyed it, and happy propagating.